Welcome back to the BTSI show. I'm your host, Christopher J. I was not expecting to do a video now. I say that because Valentine's Day is Sunday. I was going to post a video on Saturday in regards to a tribute to Valentine's Day. But scrolling through my phone, I saw something that was very alarming. And I think that's something I need to touch on right now. And I'll sprinkle in the Valentine's Day situation. But before we go, you guys know what y'all need to do. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube page. And like I mentioned in the last episode, we're doing just a little update with the a $100 giveaway and the $50 giveaway. We are over halfway there on my subscribers for YouTube. So we can get to 500 and I can send one person $50. So let's focus on subscribers. Let's get the subscribing team up. And as soon as we get to 500 subscribers, I will send one person $50. Then we'll get to 1,000 subscribers with a little tweak with the social media following. Then I'll send somebody $100. Just one person getting these cash rewards. One person getting $50. Another one person will get $100. Gotta make that clear every time I do this because people try to be slick and stupid. Also, next up, you guys see one of my shirts? Yes, FNX. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain weight, the healthy way, of course. If you're looking for supplements or you're just looking for some nice FNX gear, go to the links in my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you're watching on YouTube, you can find the link in the description below. Fill up your shopping carts. Once you get to checkout, the promo code is BTSI for 15% off. That's BTSI for 15% off. All right, let's get to some quick hits. What happened since the last time we record? The Super Bowl happened. Congratulations to Tom Brady. 7 rings, 5 MVPs. I told you guys 31-30 that the Bucs was going to win, but Kansas City didn't hold up their end of the bargain because they didn't even score a touchdown. And I wanted to make this real quick about Patrick Mahomes. That GOAT talk, that's on hold. We're putting that on hold to further notice. Because older version of Patrick Mahomes was Aaron Rodgers. He won the league MVP. And he had to beat Tom Brady to still be in that GOAT conversation. That did not happen. He's out of the GOAT conversation until further notice. I know how he can get back in it, but we'll say that for another day. The halftime show performance, which was what I was really excited for, the Weeknd did a good job for an audience that he doesn't cater to. What do I mean by that? Abel is not for the casual fans, let alone a Super Bowl audience. So that he was able to water his performance down so you can watch as a family. I think the Weeknd did a great job. The Donnie McClurkins of the world, they're entitled to their own opinion. But as a Weeknd fan, he did a great job for a family-friendly performance. The other day, I posted a video of my thoughts and opinions about Qerim-Rose. I doubled down on what I said. I tripled down with what I said. You guys are not qualified to critique her on how she do her job because some of you guys are not qualified to do your own job. Now, I was going to touch on this on the weekend, but I'm going to do it now. I got hacked a few weeks ago. Somebody got me for $129.76. This person was making transactions on OnlyFans. At first it said OnlyFans London. The only London that I could think of is Miss London. I was like, well, at least this guy got somewhat of a decent taste. Then it comes to find out London is where this OnlyFans company is based out of. The person that he was really looking for, I don't even remember the girl's name, but it was an ugly name. Glory to God, I got all my money back with no problem with my financial institution. I'm going to say this. When it comes to OnlyFans and the users, I know the models are not going to like what I got to say, but I got to say it. Fellas, ladies, whoever this imply, why are you paying for that anyway? Why? I don't condone it, but I will say this. I'm a very frugal motherfucker. If I'm going to look at this, why can't I go the cheap route, or better yet, the free route? There are plenty of websites. Like I said, I'm not condoning this. I'm just saying there's plenty of free websites for you to get the same quality, possibly better. Just don't use someone else's hard-earned money, because now, although you got your pleasure, I took that $129, went to one of the models' pockets. My financial institution snatched it right back and put it back in my account where it belongs. So I would say this to the pervs out there: go the free route. It makes it so much easier. Now, let's get into the show. Michigan GOP candidate Austin Chenge is how you pronounce the last name, Chenge. He posted this on Twitter because, actually, before I go into what he said, I want to give out a quick detail on who this guy is. African immigrant, Army veteran, he's an entrepreneur, and he's a devout Christian. All of this, and this person who is a Michigan GOP candidate is trying to run against Gretchen Whitmer. If y'all remember correctly, I believe this is the one that almost got kidnapped several months back. This Michigan GOP candidate who's trying to run against Gretchen Whitmer says he wants to cancel Black History Month. And yes, this is an African immigrant. He said this on his Twitter: I will cancel Black History Month in Michigan. It's offensive, unfair, maybe illegal. Americans from all backgrounds deserve a revered history. I declare American History Month. Now, when I first heard this, my initial thought was Christy Caldwell Drake, something to that extent. For those who don't know who she is, she's a principal for East Ridge Middle School in Chattanooga, Tennessee. She had the idea that instead of celebrating Black History Month, we're going to celebrate All Lives Matter Month. And of course, she came under fire. So much so she had to come up with the apology. And I quote, I want to apologize for not more fully considering the context of that theme as my inspiration, for it was taken from a mural within our school that states where every child matters. Here's the kicker. As a Black woman in leadership, I embrace civil rights, Black History Month, and the sacrifices that have been made by those who came before me. I hope that my students, many of whom look like me, believe in the possibilities of their unlimited potential. Wow. I do not know what's going on with certain Black people that are in this country that is not reading the room. Now, to this Austin Chenge character, this is disappointing because at first, when I saw his picture, I didn't put two and two together that he was African, possibly Nigerian, until I found out recently. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christopher Joseph Ugwar. My last name is Ugwar. That's Nigerian. Igbo, to be exact. My father is from Nigeria. My mother is a Black American. So I have the best of both worlds. And I understand how some Black Americans feel about Africans, and vice versa. So I feel like I'm perfect to speak on this topic, or actually really to speak to Austin Chenge. Austin Chenge, hear me clearly. The people around Austin Chenge, hear me clearly. The people that want to vote for Austin Chenge, please listen. He's an embarrassment to his father. He's an embarrassment to his mother. He's an embarrassment to his family. He's an embarrassment to his bloodline. Because whether Austin Chenge wants to concede to this idea or not, Black Americans are still Africans. You can go research Black Americans' lineage. It all comes from Africa. And Austin Chenge talk about canceling Black History Month. Here's a important date, because some of y'all trying to figure out where is this energy coming from. Go to his Facebook page and go to a video he posted November 15, 2020. That's where he made his announcement that he's going to be the GOP candidate. Look at the crowd, and I'm just going to say, yeah, it's exactly what I expected. Austin Chenge has a hand up his ass right now, and he's just so stupid and foolish that I don't know, how did you get here? Now, some people say this is typical foreigners that want to adopt some type of white supremacy when they get to this country. That may be the situation in regards to Austin Chenge. I don't know. But looking at his views based off of what I read, it seems like he's anti-Black American, which is why he wanted to get rid of Black History Month. So I'm going to say this to the people of Michigan. You cannot vote for this guy, because he is every bit of a house nigga. He's not a field nigga. He's a house nigga. He has Mass's hand up his ass, and that's why he's spewing this dumb shit that he's spewing. If I'm the people of Michigan, who you got in office, you need to stick with that. Do not vote this sucker in. Do not vote this. See, I don't want to go into racial epithets. Austin Chenge is every bit of a coon. People of Michigan, do not vote this coon into office. Do yourselves that favor. And with that being stated, my name is Christopher J. I will talk to you guys next week. Peace out.